We gave you guys some safety tips for skiing on mountain in our last segment with Dan Smith from Vail Mountain Rescue, which is to say, don't ski alone out here on your spring break. Have fun with a group. Now we're going to get into some avalanche talk here because it is such a unique avalanche season for us.
Boy, is it ever. I mean, you've seen all the news media photos of these massive avalanches running down to the highway and taking trees and everything else with it. My personal favorite is the one on 91 where you can see about that much at the top of 4 cars.
Yeah.
That's a big avalanche. Well, avalanches go in all sizes and shapes, and if you get on CAIC's website, you can see some nice videos of a lot of avalanches. But avalanches will kill you stone dead. And they will kill you places where you didn't think they were. The one last week on the Minturn Mile. This is a backcountry way out of Vail Mountain that takes you to the saloon in Minturn. Please don't count this as an endorsement to go use it.
But not right now.
I don't even get free drinks at the saloon.
Take the bus there.
Take the bus there. It's so much more fun. But this ran towards the end of the mile, 2 avalanches. They were reported to Ski Patrol and to us by somebody who skied through them. They're all way big enough to kill you. They're probably 100 by 300 roughly. They're full of logs, they're full of trees, so this is not a place where avalanches normally run. You've skied it many times, and it's not where people expect an avalanche. Well, this one came coming down out of the northeast, which is also kind of an unexpected direction, and it could have definitely taken somebody out and definitely killed someone. Several people kind of got us information on it, people who were already on the mile and happened to ski through it. We didn't go in. Normally in an avalanche, in a normal season, we'll find a way to get somebody to the side of it with an avalanche beacon, just to listen to see if there's anybody in the slide and to look for clues. That wasn't possible this time, so we don't go in.
Yeah, I mean, the Minturn Mile is just a deep valley choke point there, so there's no safe way to access that.
Remember what our rule is. We're here to help you solve your problem and not die in the process.
Yeah.
That could have been a die in the process moment. We're not going to experience those.
Yeah.
So when you're in backcountry, and there is no such thing as side country. If you're outside the rope, you're in an uncontrolled area, it's backcountry. Minturn Mile's backcountry. If you're in there, you're on your own. You need to have people with you. You need to have the right gear, and you need to have people who know how to rescue you, because they're the ones that are going to save your life. We're just going to be bringing your body out, and probably not a job you want us to engage in with you.
Yeah. The scary thing about it happening on the Minturn Mile is that it is so renowned for being sort of your end-of-the-day party lap down to the saloon. And if it's so unsafe out there to cause a slide around the mile, it's just quite telling to don't even bother with any of it.
2 slides, one further down than the other, which was smaller, but the bigger slide was beyond what we call it, where the gate is. Mm-hmm. You don't want to be in those. No. I mean, it's... If you read some of the Hut books, you see people that have been in some slides that were not massive, and it's a big ha-ha. No, it's not a big ha-ha. Not with this stuff in it. One of those logs is going to come down and trip your ankles out. You're going to go down, and the next log is going to hit you in the head, and it's good night, Irene. You really don't want to do that.
No, people have the assumption because they've seen ski or snowboard movies where you're like swimming out of an avalanche, but in that case where it's forested, you can't stay afloat.
And normally the 2 safety things are ski the trees and ski over old avalanche debris. Some of the avalanche chutes have loaded 3 and 4 times and run each time, so the debris safety factor's out. And old growth forests are getting taken out by avalanches, so ski the trees is not a safe factor. Ski below 25 degrees. Below a 25-degree slope, you're probably going to be safe. Best answer, the one with 100% certainty, don't go in the back till this settles.
Yeah, just stay in the resort until it's going to be great snow on resort until May time frame when the resort's closed, and then the snow should be well compacted for us out there. Yeah.
Till then, be real careful, and if you're not really, really good with really, really good people, stay out.
Yeah. Well, thank you very much, Dan. I appreciate those words of caution and definitely words of wisdom for our audience as well. And if you do happen to get in any trouble, Vail Mountain Rescue is there for you, but not to put their lives at risk. It is a free service. Just call 911, and you will get access to Dan Smith and Vail Mountain Rescue.
There's a lot of younger people.
Yeah. All right. Coming up next, we've got more TV8 Good Morning Vail.